Hello everybody, I am Brant19 and welcome to our February monthly update where we go over the previous month's analytics and we just kind of talk things out about how the channel's going. For those of you who are new to the channel, this is something I do every single month. I always give a look ahead as well as a look back and just kind of discuss some things going on, especially with the channel and with my life and how I feel things are going. So anyways, let's just jump right on in. So this is the subscriber counter website, so you guys can all double check and see this as of 2:40 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, February 3rd. This is where I stand. So we're standing at 1,813 subscribers, 427,556 YouTube views total, 2,006 YouTube videos, and we're doing pretty well, honestly. We are 13 days, 2 hours, 46 minutes, and apparently 25 seconds away from getting to 1,900 subscribers based off how they feel I normally move. So pretty good stuff there. Yeah, so now I just need to go and get out of the overview and take us all to the Creator Studio so that we can see a little bit about the month. So in January, it was a 31-day month, so it's going to be a little higher than a normal month. It had 306,081 watch minutes. That's equal to 212 days and 13 hours of continuous watching. That's crazy, guys. That's over 7 months of watching time. So basically, it's like turning on my channel, no breaks, no nothing, continuously for one person for 212 days and 13 hours, and that was done in 31 days. So I love seeing that. It's actually probably a little underreported because this date right here, January 23rd, for some reason is not showing as reported. So that's actually throwing down a lot of my metrics and this stuff. But we're going to go roll with what it's got right now, and we'll worry about anything else later. I'm sure that they will get that fixed up at some point. But anyways, yeah, so 306,081 watch time minutes. We had 50,394 views, which is pretty awesome. I think I actually was busting through some better busting through a lot better days here. I think my average day was at least like 1,750, 1,800, especially here. I think this is about the same time that we had two Prussian campaigns going on, the current Teutonic Order, as well as the recently wrapped up Napoleon Total War Prussian campaign. So that's pretty cool to see that. Our average view duration did go down to 6 minutes and 4 seconds. Honestly, that's important to me. I like to see that people are watching a lot, the entire video, but some people watch this on 1.5 or 2 times speed or even faster. So that cuts into it too. So it's not really a metric of people not watching an entire video. It's just people might be speeding through it. Some people may only watch 1 second, and some people may watch the full thing, and it kind of just finds a point in the middle that the average view duration is. I generally tend to stick between about 6 minutes. Daily, I tend to sit about 6 minutes, 15 seconds, 6.5 minutes. So it's not too bad. I never do really get too discouraged by that. Revenue was down. Not that I really care about this, but revenue was down. I think that's more because in January, that's when all the December ads kind of wrap up. We were seeing, around $60 with 9,000 less views in December. And here we are in January seeing only $43.58. So I think that's more along the lines of the ads started to dry up. But as you can see, it started taking a pickup here again. I would love to see what this kind of a month would look like in December. And I kind of did the math on it. It's like I've only lost about 1/3 of revenue. And a lot of people at the beginning of the month saw like 2/3 of their revenue gone. So that's why I don't really pay attention to it too much. But there, some people are seeing 2/3 of their revenue gone. And that's a big deal for them. As for me, I don't even touch YouTube money. It doesn't really even get collected. I just like to see what it does. I think it's kind of cool to see. Anyways, there's 1,031 likes in the month of January. That's 42% more than December. There was also 24 dislikes, a little bit up, not too bad, only 9%. 90 comments, so that was about a 15% decrease. 21 shares, which was almost a 25% increase. 178 videos were added to the playlist, which is about right. There's a few more than normal. That's just because there's extra days. And subscribers, there's 195 new subscribers that stayed and stuck. That's 80% more than previous months. That's crazy. I've never seen that high. So I think that was really kind of cool to see. My top performing videos were the Ottomans, had a little bit there, had some in my Napoleon Total War, and of course the Teutons campaign did really well. So yeah, some other things you can see where 44% of the watch time came from the United States, 10% from the United Kingdom. Turkey came in with 5%, which is kind of surprising. So hello to all you Turks out there. Same with you Germans and you Canadians. You guys pulled in the rest of the top 5. Many of you watched it in playlists, which is really interesting to see. So some of you guys are coming in, you're seeing the first one probably in your suggested videos, or you're searching for it and you're like, ooh, this guy's got a playlist, and you're going through the playlist. That's super awesome. I appreciate that. That's awesome. And we're actually seeing the male to female ratio about where it always is. It's generally about 49 guys out of every 50. So you few females out there, I appreciate you guys watching. You males, of course, you guys keep doing your stuff. It's pretty awesome. Most of you are watching it on the watch page. Some of you are going through other means, and there's almost none of y'all looking in on other websites, which that's cool because I don't expect that to happen. But let's take a look at the previous months. Right here, just kind of looking at a quick back here. Nearly 40,000 more watch time minutes. There was about 9,000 more views. Yeah, of course, the drop in retention that I mentioned. That means there's also a drop in the percentages viewed. And there was nearly 90 more subscribers, so that's pretty cool. I was so close to 200. I was actually watching it. It got so close to being it. Some sites that don't count at the same amount of time as I do, which I count from midnight on the date of midnight on the 1st to midnight on the 1st of the next month. That's how I go from the 1st to the 1st at midnight. So some people were showing 200, some people are showing 195. I went with 195 because that's just what it was. And we'll roll with that. It doesn't mean I'm taking away any subscribers or anything like that. Of course, there was about a 300. There was a 300 difference in likes, and there's about a negative 15 difference in comments. So I'm not really too worried about it. That does bring up our total subs at the beginning of the month to 1,798, and our total views at the beginning to 421,250 views. Which means that for our goal to get by December, we set this up last month. It is 3,000 subs. We are 60% of the way there. And then total views is 1.5 million. We're 28% of the way there. So not doing so bad. I'm really kind of happy with the way things are going out there. All the metrics think I'll probably make my goals at this time, and that's perfectly fine with me. So to do a little bit of talking about the future, about what's going to go on with this channel, February is, of course, a short month, so I do expect these analytics to go down a little bit. That's perfectly fine. I do not mind that at all. What I want to see happen is, we'll finish up Austria, and it's looking right now like we're going to go on to Russia as the next Napoleon Total War. So that's going to get done. I want to wrap up the Teutons campaign. I am a little bit ahead in that one, so I'm not really doing any active recording. I'll probably do a little bit today just to kind of, keep myself on a weekly, going and running about. But that's, pretty, that's pretty normal right there. Hopefully I'll finish up the Teutons sometime the mid to late part of this month, and we'll have a new campaign out in that as well. I have had enough requests that after Napoleon Total War, after we finish up Russia and the United Kingdom, as well as the Napoleonic Wars DLC, I will be doing a Great War campaign or two. I do not know how many. I do not know what countries or anything. There are so many to choose from. I might just take a Western, a Central, and an Eastern, which you pretty much figure that's going to be, a France, a Germany, and probably like a Russia campaign, knowing how trends kind of go. There are smaller countries involved in that. There's a lot to go on. I suggest everybody go look at that. If you're a fan with the Total War series, go check out the Great War mod, see what you see that you might like me to do. Feel free to tell me in comments and stuff. I'm perfectly fine with it. As of right now, I know I've been promising that Hearts of Iron 4 will make an appearance. It will, I just don't know when. With Great War becoming something that's being requested, I don't really want to leave Total War behind to go play Hearts of Iron 4 and get hooked on Hearts of Iron 4 and then never come back. So, I'm going to kind of give everybody a little bit about what they want there. If I could, I would do 3 series a day, but I can't find the time. I really just do not have the time anymore to do that kind of stuff, especially considering in March I will go back to working my second job, which will probably take place Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays. So that's going to be pretty difficult on me right there, and that's also in conjunction to have a normal 9 to 5, well, really 8 to 5, Monday through Friday job that actually has me on call too. As you can see, I'm kind of a busy guy. As a matter of fact, in 2 weeks from this day, the weekend just after Valentine's Day, I will be having to go to Nashville, Tennessee, and I'll have to be doing some work there in that fair town for my 8 to 5 job. So yeah, there is that as well. So that might be a weekend of missed recording. That doesn't mean anything should change here. I should have plenty of recording done in time to not to really worry about that. So it's pretty cool. Something to mention though is that I've mentioned it before that Twitch could become a thing. Streaming could possibly happen. And it's looking like it's closer and closer to coming to fruition here. The guys just laid cable out in the front, just laid the cable in the ground. It's really done. It's really just waiting on me to go in there and look at my finances and say, all right, do we really want to bump it up? I can tell you the answer is absolutely yes, it will happen at some point. It's just, will I bump it up enough to allow streaming? Technically, yes, but I do have to think about there's 3 other people that are on the internet that could impact. I'll tell you right now, though, I'm looking at adding all the way up to 1 gig download speed and what I think is 50 upload. So that should be more than enough. So we'll go into that more in detail when it comes up and happening. You'll definitely see a video on here that's going to mention it. Hopefully it might coincide with a 2,000 subscriber count in there. Which I'd love to have happen near the end of the month. I think it's certainly possible that we can get 2,000 subscribers, considering we are averaging about 7 new subscribers a day, which is all wonderful stuff. Really great news. So I appreciate everybody for making this channel progress the way it is. It's all you guys that are doing this, and you guys are what really drives me forward. So again, I appreciate everything you guys are doing. Make sure to keep watching these videos. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you haven't already done so. Go check out that Discord. We do a lot of nice stuff over there, especially with all the voting that comes up. And we've had some ups and downs in activity, so come on over and talk, and we'll definitely keep chatting. I am not one to not chat on there. So, all right, guys. Well, I appreciate y'all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.